Hey there, everybody. I am Chris from Growertalks magazine.
Jen from Growertalks magazine.
And Bill from Tech on Demand.
And chances are you can't see us or see what we're looking at, which is Firefly petunia. So I think we step outside and take a look at the real petunia and talk about what's so cool. But if you can see what we can see, wow.
You'd be amazed. All right, now someone hold my hand so we can get out.
Ladies first.
Oh,
Oh, the light. Wow, it was dark in there. But being really dark in there allowed you to see the flowers and the buds actually glowing on Firefly petunia. That's
here,
very cool.
let me grab one so you can actually see what it looks like.
This is the actual petunia that you get. It's a beautiful white petunia. It's from tissue culture, right, Bill?
It is. Very high quality, really nice structure on it, strong plant.
But what is cool is it glows in the dark. It doesn't require sunlight to charge up like your watch dial does.
Bioluminescent.
That's right, and it glows the most at the points that are most actively growing, like the flower buds or even the roots on the tissue culture plants. It's super exciting to see. So this is one of the cool breakthroughs of the 21st century, I suppose, in the floriculture world, yeah?
And actually, Greenfuse is actively breeding this, and we are actually at Greenfuse.
I should have said that right from the beginning. We're at Greenfuse Botanicals here at the 2025 California Spring Trials. The reason we're talking about Firefly is because Greenfuse is involved in the project. They're doing forward breeding and production on the liner material. So let's go back in the greenhouse and see what other cool things Greenfuse is working on.
All right, sounds good.
And you'll be able to see it this time. We are now in Greenfuse's greenhouse instead of that dark room they had created.
Oh my gosh, I know.
So you can see the plants. It's an eclectic assortment. So we're going to kind of jump around from some unusual varieties to some mainstream varieties. The most unusual being thunbergia.
It's fun to see a thunbergia at spring trials.
You don't see them often. A vining annual. This is called Uprising.
It's a new series.
6 colors.
Yeah, that's right.
And one of the things Steve Jones talked about was the deep, good quality eye that you see on some of these colors. That's Uprising yellow. There's Uprising orange.
And he said you could use a PGR to grow in a gallon.
You could, yes.
And it'll grow out of the PGR treatment pretty quickly, which is exciting.
That's right.
And it's just fun to wind in through this pretty arbor right here.
You want to hear a fun fact that actually might help you root these a little bit better? When you bring in the unrooted cuttings and you stick them, you want to make sure that you stick that foliage, the little foliage leaf, all the way down to the soil because that's where the roots come from.
Well, and here's that Firefly that we've been talking about. Nice white petunia. Well, you got to see it in the pitch black though. But for something more traditional, there's nothing more traditional than a fuchsia, yeah, Gen Z?
That's right.
Tell us about the new Windchimes.
Okay. Well, this is the Windchimes Double Rose Violet. And Steve said that this is the first double large flowered fuchsia for Greenfuse. And Bill, he said he was working on it for like 25 years,
25 years he's been working on that big double flower.
Yeah.
And you know what I like about it? It's the the swing time color, which is a traditional old variety, old school variety.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then Red Vein is new. He said that it's darker than this one, which is their most popular. I forgot which color he called this. Oh, red and white. So red and white is their most popular. They have Red Vein now, which is a deeper color, but they're going to keep both because red and white is one of their best sellers, and he said he'd be dumb if he dropped it.
Well, the series has been around since 1999.
There you go.
As long as we've been around. Another traditional variety, swing way around here, Osvaldo. Talk about old school. Streptocarpus, or lady slippers. Talk about a grandmother's plant with a modern twist on it. Their lady slippers collection's been out for a long time. 2 new ones that are breakthroughs here, doubles. Osvaldo's checking out lady slippers double midnight. And down below here, double blue ice. That's spectacular. I think this is a flower that we could get Generation Z, the houseplant collectors. I think we could get them involved in this because there are so many colors and shapes and textures. Great windowsill plants, super easy to take care of.
And these are the first commercially available doubles, right?
As far as I know, yes. They've been in the hobbyist world, but not commercial.
That sounds like it could change the game a little bit in the Streptocarpus world, but talking about game changers, game changer hydrangea We saw it a few years ago. The interesting thing and the exciting thing about these is they're a non-vernalized hydrangea, day-length neutral, blooms on every single stem, and really gives a new opportunity in the hydrangea market for some different growers than traditionally grow the woody plants.
This is 8 weeks, right? And then Steve said you pinch at 6 weeks, and that's 8 weeks.
From an unrooted cutting.
And then that's 14.
And it's already putting up flowers. Though.
Yeah, and this is 14 weeks.
That's like pretty much a finished plant. It's amazingly fast, easy, no vernalization.
And there's 2 new ones, Osvaldo. There's that one right there.
This is Pink Burst, Game Changer Pink Burst with those huge
Big
blooms.
Big macrophylla type flower. It's not a macrophylla. These are interspecific.
And then Freely Blue.
Look at that. And you can use acid to treat these to change the color. Go
Yeah, he
pink
said
or,
they're more
pink or blue.
responsive to acid treatments.
There you go. So that is Game Changer hydrangeas.
Last but not least.
And this is another kind of a game changer. This is a brand new pentas series, even though they put penta on the sign. Singular, just one penta, but put a whole collection together. They're pentas. This is Phenom, and the focus is on finding flowers that you can't get from seed varieties, like star patterns and double flowers. And you see that kind of going on there. So, gosh, that was a quick whirlwind tour of what's going on here at Greenfuse.
You know what? If I was here like all week, I would take a nap in that Firefly petunia. Do you think people would find
So when we can't find her after lunch, we know where to look.
They find you after about 7 minutes when their eyes adjust.
Yeah, and then they'd slip over me, right?
All right, enough of that. We got work to do. There's no
right,
naps
you're
happening
right.
here at the 2025 California Spring Trials. But we can have lunch.
Yeah, we can have one.